in speech and debate or district vocal solos and ensembles, today you're going to start work on a semi-abstract portrait. So don't freak out about that. Here are some that I've done recently. These are on the left, Chandler Colvin, and the rest are my nieces and nephews. So this is a new style that I just sort of have been playing with, and I want to talk to you about it. So number one, don't freak out because you're not going to actually have to draw a person like I painted these people, right? So you don't have to worry about getting a likeness. I will give you a picture of somebody. I haven't decided yet, but you'll find out tomorrow when you watch this video, and you're going to add all of the other stuff about it. So I just want to, let's take a look. Oh, I wish that was in front, but it's not. Let's take a look though just at Chandler's here, right? So Chandler is very much into traveling and stuff, and he is a big fan of Japan. And so after I painted him, so the first step is I did the background, right? So it's a pretty neutral background, but it's abstract, meaning it's like you look at it, he's not standing in front of a building or in a field or anything like that, right? That's true if you look at all of them. Yeah. So that's what you do. You come up with some stuff. Then I added some stickers, right? And that's a thing you can do too at some point, or you can just draw some things. But if you'll notice here, like he has a thing about Japan. So I put a Tokyo sticker on that I found at Walmart. Yeah. And then down here, I did a random one of one thing, right? Which is a thing you do on original paintings. If you don't have a copy, they're one of one. But also that may have some meaning about Chandler, like he's one of a kind, right? So you want to think in those terms. If you look at the others, each of them like has things that are sort of specific to those kids, right? Draven, my nephew, has a real don't worry, be happy kind of attitude about life, right? So that's kind of what I went with him. I did brighter colors and stuff like that. Josie's a little calmer. She has calmer colors. And then I said wildflower, beautiful, fierce, and free, right? Because she is like a wildflower. Casey's much bolder. She's a little bit bolder personality wise, and so she got fun in the sun. And then my nephew Parker, he's out of control. So his background is totally out of control, right? And then I said wild and free. There's a sticker that says wild and free. I drew a little dinosaur down here. Those are his initials. So you're going to step one, color yourself, or not yourself, but the portrait. It was going to be self portraits, but right now it's just going to be whatever I give you. You're going to color them as best you can, right? You're going to color the person as best you can, and then think about what does the background need to look like in terms of that person's personality. So even though this is the literal portrait of Parker, this whole thing is a portrait of Parker, right? Because of his energy, right? His sort of crazy, out of control energy. There are whole like globs of things because he makes messes and things like that, right? So think in those terms and see how creative you can be. You're going to use oil pastels. Don't get them on the carpet. Avoid getting them on your clothes. If you want to do crayons, crayons are too good too, but oil pastels let you do cool blending things. Like if you look at Josie's, like there's some cool colors blended in there, and oil pastels will let you do that. I did this with paint, but oil pastels do the same thing, right? You can go subtle, you can go bold, whatever, have fun with it, but really try to capture the person that it is. All right, that's your assignment. It needs to be done at the end of the hour. This is step one, by the way. Eventually, we're going to move into like you actually doing these for real, I think, with paints. I'm not promising, but I hope. So let's see how these turn out. It'll be kind of a proof of concept. These are due today, though. Like, turn in whatever you like, even if they're not completely done, so that I know you did something. I can give you a grade. All right, have a good day.